hair 6, 7, 8 months later, and that's how she discovered that.
This is where you get embarrassing.
So, as a doctor, what are the procedures what would you like to ask her concerning how she got from that level to the stage 4 level?
First of all, I'm very interested to know what type of doctor you saw, because there's a lot of disparity that I don't expect in medical personnel. So first of all, when a patient comes to me and complains of a lump, I will not do a biopsy first. I will first do an ultrasound. So I'll tell you to either do an ultrasound scan if you're less than 40, you're 35, 40. Then if you're above 40, you can do a mammogram before we get to the biopsy. And if you then do a biopsy, depending on what we're suspecting based on your history, you either do a fine needle aspiration cytology or a core biopsy, right? And after that, even if, because what you're describing kind of sort of sounds like you did a fine needle aspiration cytology, right? Even at that, no doctor on the surface of this earth that is qualified would allow a patient to move around with a lump in their breast for 6 months, because you don't know. Even if you do a fine needle aspiration cytology, they can be false negative. There's a very high chance of it being false. So you can never tell unless you remove the lump and you do a proper biopsy of the lump.
So I find it
very interesting so I'm interested to know the type of doctor you saw. What type of doctor?
It's an oncologist.
Okay, so now, fantastic. So I work in a teaching hospital. We don't send patients to an oncologist unless you have a biopsy, core biopsy result. Because usually you start with a general surgeon. General surgeon will establish the fact that it is cancerous. And oncologist is not the first person. Based on the fact that you even said, the person said, it is not cancerous, no doctor will send you. That's why I'm interested to know the doctor. No doctor will send you to an oncologist with a non-malignant result.
Like I said, you go into the hospital, I noticed a lump on my boobs.
Was it Lagos or Enugu? Because I
was in Enugu.
Okay.
So I went into the hospital.
Was it a teaching hospital?
No, it wasn't a teaching hospital. It was a private hospital.
Okay, and it has an oncologist. That private hospital has an oncologist.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So what?
Dr. Funke, is she supposed to be a lawyer? She should be a lawyer. Why is she a doctor? I like her interrogation. Yeah.
Biopsy. I don't know what a biopsy is.
Without an imaging.
No.
That's very strange.
No imaging, because that.
No bless the CEO who don't know what the biopsy is. Well, no.
For those of you who don't understand, you walked into a gynecologist or you went to your antenatal clinic and the doctor looks at your belly. He puts his eye on your belly like this and he does like this. And all of a sudden, the doctor tells you, sparkling, hi. And all of a sudden, he looks at your belly like this and he tells you, you have 3 babies in there. One is like this, one is like this, one is like this. The one that is like this has cocoa in the head. The one that is like this has big, massive lump in the neck. The one that is like this has a lump in the belly. By just looking at your belly like this. That's exactly what Blessing is telling us. Without scan, without a CT scan, without anybody, image, money, brother me, without nothing, a doctor just looks at your belly like this, tells you the sex of your child, tells you the baby has a tumor, tells you there are 3 babies, tells you everything.
In medical terms, we call it spot diagnosis.
Spot
diagnosis. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But she said the outcome of the biopsy is that, the lump there is not cancerous. So what is the role of the oncologist then? That they then refer her to? So it's like you going
That's what the doctor is asking.
He's saying now that lump is not cancerous. Why did you tell me that oncologist? That's what the treatment starts, isn't it? Why do you not put online and declare that you have cancer?
Only doctor, if the doctor Yanshin be why if the doctor says it's not cancerous, why how did you get oncologist?
Blessing.
Then he said you went to a private hospital, yes. And the private hospital have oncologists because private hospital in Nigeria don't have specialists.
No, they don't. That's true. No, they would have to refer you to a teaching hospital.
They don't have specialists. I know that for certain.
Even if they don't want to refer you there and you have the money, they would invite that specialist to that private hospital. You have to pay them to do that.
On very rare occasion where the chief doctor or the owner of the hospital is a specialist and they don't general practice, they will
What's happened? Network Victor Tifra. Victor, your network are fra. So they will call up pick right to network.
Call up pick
most of them practice in government hospital.
Okay. Coded. Quick, go ahead.
So sorry,
Ẹgbọ́n orin lábẹ́lẹ̀ àgbọ̀n yín rárá. Ọ̀dọ̀ yín ni. Tẹ bá ti mute orin yẹn máa ń dákẹ́.
Mo tẹ wọ́n náà bí nígbà yẹn gbà. Ṣé mo ní contrary opinion fún nǹkan tí blessing ṣe wà láì mi ò rí blessing blame. Àgbà sọ pé amúkùn ẹrù ẹwọ́ onítòkìlẹ̀ tìsàlẹ̀ àbí tòkìlẹ̀ ẹ̀wò tìsàlẹ̀. Just like ọ̀rọ̀ bá mi sọ pé when the foundation is 40, what can the righteous do? Now, mo gbọ́ fídíò kan tí kìíní ṣe Ìgbòho ó ní pé ara nǹkan tí ó mú Tinubu pardon òun tó fi padà wá sí Nàìjíríà tó fi yọ òun tẹ̀lé kórè ó ní pé wọ́n sáyẹn pé kí òun eradicate Boko Haram pé kọ́ má dé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n wà pé kí ló kan Ìgbòho pẹ̀lú Boko Haram? Ó mi pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn ò lè mú Boko Haram. Abájọ táwọn mẹ́rin máa ń sọ pé àwọn lè do and undo. So point ń bẹ̀ ni pé ìlú yẹn ti dùn pé kò sófin mọ́, anybody lè dánwó, anybody lè ṣe nǹkan tó bá ti wù. Òun náà ló wọnú blessing sí ìlú tó fi ń ṣe nǹkan tó wù. Tó bá sí yẹn ni kí ló fún ní ẹ̀fọ́ntì, kí ló fún ní audacity, ó tún wá ń rẹ́rìn, ó tún wá fi wọ́n ń jẹ akàn. Mo fi nǹkan tó ń jẹ akàn pé òun ìlú òfin jẹ kí ni. So èmi kàn máa bá sí pé nílùú yẹn anybody tó bá lówó ẹ̀ lówó tó bá japa kó japa, ẹni bá japa find your means, don't go back to that country. If you are in that country, find every of your means to protect yourself. No government, no laws. That's not part of you. Everybody is just doing and undoing. What the heck? Ìgbò sọ pé Tinubu fóun lówó kóun lè control àbí kóun lè kọ́ Boko Haram kó má délé Yorùbá. Kí ni Ìgbòho fẹ́ ṣe fún Boko Haram? Sọ́mi pé Tinubu gbà pé kò sóhun ò lágbára Boko Haram. Anybody kàn ń ṣe kan tó ń pààyàn fún anyone if anybody ṣògùn owó pa anybody ṣe anything tí ìhùn jáde kàn scam anybody. That's my own 2 cents about that country. Èmi sì yóò blame ọ̀rẹ́ ti wá látòkè wá. So that's my point of view anyway.
Ẹ ṣé gan, brother mi. Thank you for your opinion. Victor, yeah, your network cut out while you were giving that submission.
Kí ni mo ti ẹ̀ ń sọ náà? Mo ti lose
Yeah,
track.
lose train of thought. Okay, jẹ́ máa play ẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin.
Mr. Coded, you are very right nípa pé system Nigeria ṣóye yìí, but mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ wípé Nigeria nìkan kọ́ ló ti ń ṣe. Ṣé ẹ understand? Àtìlẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ tó ṣe ní UK tó parọ́ wípé òun ní gastric cancer ní 2017, and I think there's another lifestyle influencer, ṣé Britney mi ìrántí orúkọ ẹ̀ dáadáa, the same thing lórí TikTok náà. Show iṣẹ́ understand kó tó di pé àwọn èèyàn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tú àṣírí wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo ibi tí, where the government would come in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
ẹ jẹ́ ká wò. Yeah, let's give them some time to see that. Yeah, so kò ṣe Nigeria nìkan ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that submission.
Because biopsy is very invasive. Nobody will grab your breast and just do a biopsy without an imaging.
There was no imaging.
Was it the left breast or the right breast?
The left breast.
Okay.
Okay, so they didn't do an imaging, they just said go for a biopsy.
It was when I went for the biopsy. It took about by then.
Painful. What was the biopsy process like?
Yes, what was the process like? I think they put in. I think they gave me a little. I don't know if it's anesthesia.
I think. Many people you can spoon
How can you be battling with something that is life-threatening?
I think.
And you don't have the certainty of thought. You don't know what you are being given. You don't know what your medicals are saying. You don't know what your testings are saying. You have no idea. You are just thinking, you are thoughting on a life-threatening issue. Like, wallahi, oh yeah, come for my long money. Because your wig, you're here, coffee hang yes, be fun.
Numb the pain a little bit, than an incision.
Yeah, a last quick one. Professor chipping some things.
No worries.
You're a newcomer, but I've always been a follower of your show.
Thank you.
But I just want to chip in some things. See, there's one thing I'm always angry about we Nigerians, that we condone irresponsibility. You understand? This blessing CEO of a person who need dignity to begin with. I mean, in the issue of the first issue told me about the house of a thing, what we call it out, what she video and everything. You understand? Somebody with such terrible experience, with such terrible past, and even Wasita with other controversies, totally. And even Wasita, what they were supposed to cancer and everything, and people started donating. I just don't understand how we Nigerians we are quick to forget. And I blame Daddy Freeze for bringing her to our show, to our platform, because I watched that live, and I saw the way Daddy Freeze was supporting her, was supporting her claims. You understand? You see, when it comes to something of this magnitude, something that was sensitive, but we shouldn't be doing favorabilities and all that. You know, we should hit the right, as in we should hit the nail on the right target. You understand? And secondly, for bringing her to Arise TV, I don't understand why they would even permit her to be there in the first place.
But she can come and make a public ridicule of herself.
Honestly, I was shocked. There was one particular question that they asked her about the document, and Odumepe presenter could down the question because the doctor said that she called the medical doctor that signed the document, and that doctor denied the document and everything. Okay, how did you come about the signature of this man into this document?
Fraud. She can be done for
fraud. You understand? I don't even expect her to still be roaming around. Oh, you're cutting me by now. Because cancer is a very sensitive something. I mean, because that lady said it that day that even was it about 2 days ago, one of our patients died of that cancer. And you are coming online and was seeing all sort of rubbish. You want only to donate is about 11 million. When somebody came out and said she donated 20 million, you understand? So I don't know. You see, that's the problem. I give you maximum 1 week or 2 weeks. This whole thing will die down. And she'll be laughing somewhere. And somebody else will come out from nowhere and say, okay, if this lady can do this and go with it, then I can also come out and do something else. She should be like a scapegoat and sending message to all the people that are trying to sprung up with some sort of scamming stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous. Obiri for that matter. I'm sorry, Obiri, yes, sir.
Since your last cast around those are done up briefly, share your information about you, then so the player Nigeria, and you go, I know one of the you know, be a lot more doing anyway. Tonight, you're going to super by me, why you money, Mashu,
ọmọ wèrè yìí kò ní pedigree. Àmọ́ antecedent ẹ̀ lórí social media.
Exactly.
Why were we so quick to render help?
Okay, why the VDM bóyá people smart to VDM náà reference nǹkan tó ṣe nígbà àti tó lọ pọ́npọ́ òun nílé yẹn VDM tún drop owó àwọn wà ní DNA wa nǹkan tí mo kọ́ bẹ̀ mú jáde bẹ́ẹ̀
àánú yẹn ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni you're right.
nǹkan tí mo kọ́ bẹ̀ mú jáde ṣe ẹ̀yin abáyé sọ̀rọ̀ with fact ni sí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin sọ̀rọ̀ ìgàn Nàìjíríà náà ti dára bẹ́ẹ̀ natural ni our very empathetic ẹ wo orí títọ́ kí mo wà ní lédè kan wá ló ti pé ẹgbẹ́ àṣọkẹ́ ní gbogbo lédè kan dẹ̀ wá dápẹ́ pé kọ́ máa gbọ́ pé kọ́ fún kókó lè dànù kó lè ní wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ má ṣe kí omi yẹn àjọsà ti fihàn pé lédè particular tó ti rí ní any platform rí tó ti wá tán orí olóògbé tó wọ́n mú gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ṣe nìyẹn long story short wọ́n ṣàlè wọ́n ṣàlè dànù so èmi wà gbogbo yẹn tìtì èmi láìpẹ́ pé wọ́n tìtì àdúgbò àti ọdún mi I now went to her DM and now asked her to drop her answer and now go back to cheating and I asked her if you take no friend please don't come out to my DM and ask again I just did this out of being kind I don't like the way your fellow woman treated you long story short this lady still have the guts come back to my DM and still beg for money to buy block way so my point is that bó ṣe wọ́n mi tó wípé ọmọ yẹn máa ń ṣe nìyẹn léwu ẹ̀dánù mi ò pọ̀ ó tún lọ sórí DM mi tún lọ apologize pé I don't like the way that man treated me fún mi dẹ̀ tún wọ́n mi pé don't come back to my DM I have hundreds of people in my DM asking for money even my family I'm here to answer them but ọlọ́run kọ́ ọdún mọ́ àdúrà tó gbà ọlọ́run kọ́ touch mind mi ẹ̀rọ àgbọ̀ mo wọ́n náà ẹ̀ don't come back but she still came back so point is pé Nigeria so Nigeria nature wà ní so ẹ má blame pé ẹni tí a ti mọ antecedent ẹ why VDM despite his smartness despite pé ó wà intelligent ó sọ pé ó lè ló máa ṣe rí still VDM still went ahead drop that money to her so that's my point I will move.
We are just being emotional, and emotion does not solve a problem. You understand? Emotion does not solve a problem. Now look at now, this lady has actually passed a message, and which is the message is that if as long as you have your network, as in you have your fan base, you can actually do anything and go away with it. Do you know a lot of people that are actually planning this same thing? See, blessing you, a lot of people are actually planning, doing their underground stuff so that they can come up with something like this because she made a lot of money from this thing. She did 10 million. So I can guarantee that I can allegedly but I can tell you that she has made over 100. Tell you that she has made over 100. A red flag that this person is lying, and people started donating back. I mean, it's where kindly drop me. I'll just be in the comment section.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Very wicked. Fún mi evidence pé ìyá òun kọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ máa ń kó káyé torí pé ó ti ń gbà wá jù lẹ́yìn.
Mr. Coded Show, wọ́n dà pé ó ti dín pẹ̀lú yín gan pẹ̀lú sí.
Pẹ́yìn mo wà, Nàìjíríà ìgbà mi sọ pé òun ti lóun kò lé òun sùn kìíní kan lánàá ẹgbẹ́ yìí lọ́sọ̀ ìṣọ̀ kì í yá òun lówó lé mo yá lówó lé páùnsì mo yá yo ọmọbìnrin mo yá lówó lé pé òkè tẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ sọ̀tà dáadáa dùn kódà fún mi lówó mi eléyìí sọ fún mi pé òun fi pé mo dáṣọ òun ni imagine I see how they chat with me I was so traumatized bank dollar mi trace I went to my bank manager in bank ìyẹn sọ wípé kí n lọ sí lókà kìíní kan ó wá dá mi lọ dà mí bọ̀ long story short I have to forgo the money so kí ni ẹ wà ní.
ẹ ti lọ́ra yín jẹ ni.
Ṣé ti fi pọ̀ mọ́ káta ni?
Kí ni Mr. Victor sọ yìí kí ni òun lọ́ra wọn jẹ àníyàn sọ pé òun.
Ó yẹ ká béèrè pé ẹ lè fi pọ̀ mọ́ káta.
Ṣé tàbá lọ́ra wa jẹ ṣé mò ní sọ ni àní pé èèyàn sọ pé.
Ẹ lè gbàgbé ẹ lè lọ gbàgbé ẹ ká bí yín.
Àwọn ṣe máa gbàgbé
ṣé ojú tà ń wo ìjọjú ọmọ ọ̀dà ìtúwẹ̀sì ìmàjẹ́ ilé tàkì tẹ́yìn wá ìmí ni ó dá èyí tí mo pàdé lórí TikTok tọ́ obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ ìbúlẹ̀ tó lè dànù tí mo lọ́wọ́ fídíò mi kí ẹ̀mẹ́ta ń dúró wa ni ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ókè mú tùkọ̀ ọgbà ẹ̀kọ́ máa wá ìní mi ni.
ẹ má mi wọ́n mọ̀ ọkùnṣe o.
Àwọn náà mọ̀ wọ́n tó pàdé.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ lè rí pé Nàìjíríà máa ń gbà.
Ó káwọn lára ni. Ó ṣe káwọn lára lọ́sẹ̀ ń sọ.
Wáìtì VDM sọ pé òun náà kó lè ní sí i, ó lè tún lọ gbọ́ pé nǹkan tó ń fọ́ nítorí nìyẹn. Tó yẹ pé ó ti wà ní DNA wa, á ti wà tún empathetic jù. Ó ti pọ̀ jù.
Coded tí ń ṣe wà yìí, èmi ò kì í yá obìnrin lówó by default.
Èmi náà ti lẹ́nu.
Tó bá wù mí kí n bù ẹ́ máa bù ẹ́.
Àní lọ́ọ̀yà tí mo lọ pè lọ sọ wípé kí n fọ̀gbọ́n pé kí n fọ̀ lẹ́nu pé lọ́ọ̀yà ní pé kí n fọ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀yà ní pé lọ́ọ̀yà ní pé kálọ̀ náà fẹ́ gbà mí ni. Òun á ní pé kí n sọ ọ́ pé kí ní ìdẹ̀gẹ̀ pé máa gùn pé kí ní ẹ̀ máa gùn wọ́n pọ̀ máa bí many question pé I just forgot the money pé àyíjọ́ lẹ́nu.
Owó tẹ̀ ya tí ò sí contract kò sí agreement.
Ẹ̀fà lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn sọ pé
ọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́.
Lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn sọ many things.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ́nu máa bẹ̀bẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ́nu máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ níta.
That chat, I say I have everything with me. So torí báwo tó ti wá lẹ́yìn ẹ̀, when I told that chat to them pé nǹkan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ṣe fún mi then ilé ò dá so ó free me from others.
Ẹ ṣe gan.
Ìdí nìyí tó kù lóṣù lóṣù lórí tó bá ti jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́. Ó máa rò pé interest inú. Mọ èèyàn tó máa sunkún wá sínú DM tí mo fún lówó. Ìjọ́ kejì ó di good morning baby mo ní àṣà ò lẹ́nu àná sẹ́ẹ̀lì. Báwo èdè bébí ẹ̀ ṣọ̀pọ̀ náà fẹ́ pa ẹ́ àṣà ò. So the most time tó bá náà sì sí wọn tó bá là ọ rò pé torí onídírẹ́sì ló ṣe ń dà mí síwájú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, women
A lot of this our sisters on this side, they believe that good deed always has something in return.
Because so many people are wáyé wọn ti bàjẹ́ ni they are not used to being kind. They are not used to it. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti ever help.
Gbogbo àwọn tó ti ever help wọn
mẹ́rin lẹ́yìn.
Àwọn tí lọ́ọ̀yà sọ fún mi pé.
So they have normalized it.
Lọ́ọ̀yà sọ fún mi pé.
Tí bá wá èèyàn tí mo bẹ́ tí bá.
Network Victor Tisufra Ejo, before we go ahead and continue playing this video, as you all know, Orumito Gumba is sparkling Lonche, sparkling weight loss product. She's having a birthday sale this period. Please go and patronize her. May I say to people that our product doesn't only work for weight loss, it works for a few other things. So if you have a condition, you have you're diabetic, you have high blood pressure, this is a medication that helps you regulate these things. So if you need more info about it, just come slide into my inbox. I'll share all the information I have about it with you, and then I'll share our contact. But it's my second week on this product. I'll do my review tomorrow on my way to work. But it's the best thing that I've done for myself at the start of this year. It's just the best thing. In 2 weeks, I've lost almost 9 kg in 2 weeks. So it's not a joke. It's like, it just puts me on a complete lifestyle change. Even all my excessive spending, all my unnecessary buying of things, literally curbed it all. All my OCD, like completely curbed it all. So it's sparkling. I'm telling you, you guys just try this product and, a trial would definitely wow you. So let's continue with the video. Victor, first one, to play video here, to continue. Yes, sparkling is in Nigeria as well. Yeah. Okay, let me continue with the video.
This to the nipple. And what came out?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't do an incision.
I don't know what, but something went into my. Okay, so my results are here. Saying that's false. It's not possible.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not sounding like a fine needle. It's not sounding like a core biopsy. It's not sounding like a fine needle. We use a needle. It's a needle.
This one is like how do I put it? We call it a machine. I don't know the right terms.
Listen,
Maybe for using.
We don't use machine for biopsy as well.
That's an invasive procedure. We used a needle.
Something went into my boobs. They brought out some.
Are you blessing? Show she. Oh, my difference between machine and a needle. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bí ẹ pé ṣé o sùn ṣé wọ́n ti dé tẹ ó nínú oorun ojú kalẹ̀ báyìí so o mọ̀ bóyá machine lọ gbé tó fi ṣe o mọ̀ bóyá nọ́ọ̀sì dókítà gẹ́ yìí ti fra o.
I mean, I said that to your boobs.
Exactly. What type of was it? The lump was found under my boobs. It moves sometimes. Sometimes it looks as if it beeps. And so I think around that place, I think they said they bring out, I don't know if it's particle of the lumps or thereabout. That's when it's saying, sorry, is it maybe a pee? No, it's medically feasible. No, it's a long needle. Okay, that's what has a trigger.
What's the size of the needle they used for you? If you're going to estimate it.
How do I?
Is it like 2 inches long, 1 inch long? How was the needle?
I was lying down, so not like you're seeing exactly what is happening. And I'm not in the medical term, so I don't want to say this. I'm sorry to say this, right? Go ahead. I saw that you studied economics, right? Okay, fantastic. I interesting enough, I dropped econs for further maths because economics was very, very detailed and very, very. So as someone that studied econs, I would expect you that if you have a life-threatening diagnosis, you should know it in and out because when I see patients with chronic medical conditions, they know their condition in and out. Like sometimes they even know new researches that I have not even heard of because they are trying to survive. I find it very strange that you're mixing radiologists, oncologists. I feel like it's something you should know.
No, it's not something I should know because cancer is not something I am aware about. I've said it.
No, but you've been given this. It's been 2 weeks since you came out to talk about this, and you mentioned stage 4. That was the first video I ever saw from you.
Yes, that was
stage 4. How did they come about that stage 4?
I'm not supposed to know. So maybe at this point we're going to. That's what I'm trying to say. At this point we're going to be asking the medical doctor. So when this whole shenanigans came out on social media, everybody just said, let's get a second and a third option.
Okay, so let me say something. Exactly. How did you know it was stage 4? Because he seems quite confident with that stage 4.
Because that was what I was told. I'm not a medical. How is it possible to say you have stage 4?
It was that same Enugu doctor.
Yes. Is it in your report?
Exactly.
Can you like to show the doctor?
She said it is the same Enugu doctor. Kẹwàá wo bí tí ayé blessing níbi tá ayé ẹ̀ fra tí ayé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ dé ẹ wá gbọ́.
I'm interested to share.
So this is your stage 4 report. Is it the doctor that told you that it was stage 4? Yes. By the time you went there the second time? Yes. Just based on seeing you was when you calculated that it was stage 4? I do not know them. I don't want to say.
What do you understand? Because if someone tells me something, right, I would go and read up on it. Right. So what did you understand by stage 4? Because I'm assuming that you don't want to die, right? So if someone tells you stage 4, it sounds advanced, right? Or you don't know that.
Yeah, that's the reason why I broke out on social media.
Social media, to answer the question for you, what was social media? What was your goal on social media?
Now, as a medical practitioner, when they tell you have cancer, it's already traumatic enough.
Okay.
I didn't even have the guts to go and start reading. In fact, the major reason I came on social media was I wanted to see people who have experienced the same thing. Yeah, but Michael, the big question is how did you conclude that it was stage 4?
Exactly.
Just look at you and say, oh, this is stage 4.
Hi, I
allowed the doctor look at it. I can look at it.
Yes, I'm very interested.
Can she look at it? That's what I was. And let me ask you, as a lawyer, if someone publicly claims.
It's interesting that you're bringing system results to me because Dr. Odigwe, the pathologist that signed this report, because of course we have
Is it the same report as the one that was?
Yes, the pathologist that signed this result lives in Asaba. And I'm a doctor, of course. I can treat any doctor in Nigeria. And I called him on Tuesday. And he knows all.
Is that the same report?
Yes, it's the same result. It's the same result that is going around social media. And this particular pathologist said he knows nothing about this. And he is based in Asaba. Yes, on this report is based in Asaba. I know that for an absolute fact.
So he told you that's the first one?
Yes, because yes.
He told you that he has nothing to do.
Yes, and he stays in Asaba. The address here is Enugu. He hasn't been to Enugu in recent times. He lives in Asaba.
So how do you respond to that? This pathology stays like I said that the pathology that you put in that report, basically, that science report stays in Asaba. That I know for an absolute fact. Please, I must ask again. Is this report the same report that we saw last week? Yes, it is. It's the same report that we saw last week. That blessing you claim we didn't post on your Instagram page, on your social media page. It's the same report that guy. Yes, which unfortunately they have not been able to show. It's the same report he printed. So this is your real report. So that's the first happened to the brother of the girl who claims that this report was forged. I don't know.
You see, when I go to clinics and I meet reserve nurses, they get irritated at me because every procedure you want to do for me, because I've done it over and over again, I can tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps of how you want to start it, because it's now something that this thing is it cuts across whatever is wrong with me elsewise, cuts across so many things for me. So I find out, I read, I Google, like, look for medications that can help my situation. This thing is so unrealistic. I don't know why there is no police officer in that studio that will pick this girl up immediately after that interview. I don't know what all that thing they need to hear that makes us not think that over again say, I rather enter me, them be me. I had to reduce the volume because it makes absolutely no sense. It doesn't make any kind of sense. Emma, if I meet them at the clinic, they get irritated because you cannot. There's nothing you want to do to my body now that I've not had the experience. Is this what you want to do now? What do I need to do? Because I know what I'm going through. I know the medications I need. Do I say go? But there is no way you have a life-threatening. I want it to go to cancer go. You know, you will want to know what is going in and out of your body. Are you mad? Ah, gosh. Reduce volume.
If something, so are you mad or something? She's mad or something.
Yeah, they will.
No respect, no regard. Everybody just do that in that country.
Please, can I contribute to
Yes, please go ahead.
what you are discussing here?
Yes, please.
So, my name is Abiwale. I'm a stage 4 colorectal cancer fighter. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. So I will be talking based on experience as someone who has been battling cancer for 2 years. So let me say this: Blessing is lying. Right from her countenance, from the very first day she came out to say she has a stage 4 cancer. You see, when you receive diagnosis like cancer, days, week, months, you won't be yourself. You won't be able to even come out to speak or even talk to anyone. You'll be either depressed. It will be like you received a death sentence. Not even stage 4. I mean, little stages like stage 1, stage 2, not alone stage 4. Do you know what stage 4 means? Stage 4 means 50-50. It's either you make it or you don't make it. I mean, Nigeria is a lawless country, and what Blessing did is a mockery to we cancer patients that are in Nigeria. It's a mockery of our pain, our struggles, our hardship. As someone who has battling cancer in Nigeria, what she didn't just mock us as cancer patients. She has waking up pains, traumas of people who has lost their loved ones, their families to cancer. Husband who has lost their wives to cancer, wives who have lost their husbands to cancer, kids who has lost their parents to cancer. I mean, what Blessing did for us is a mockery to us. There are thousands of us who are looking for support system just to afford our treatment. But we don't get this opportunity. Imagine someone who cannot provide a medical report. You came to the media, your medical report shouldn't be private. You can check my page. Anything you want to know about me is there. Right from very onset I received my diagnosis to this present moment. There's nothing hidden about it. Because you've decided to bring it to the social media. And if I start analyzing everything, and you guys, you know that Blessing is lying. Because you can't do a biopsy without an imaging. Oh. And it is only a CT scan that can detect a stage 4 cancer. Because when you do a CT scan, it's a CT scan that will show where the cancer has spread to. So Blessing is obviously lying. She cannot even remember things she has done. You were saying you think. And we are coming out in masses. She won't go scot-free for this. She must be apprehended. And people are already making content of this. Cancer is something so sensitive. We are looking for people to even come out as a support system for us. And you as a public figure is a shameful act. I mean, she doesn't deserve a platform. What does this have to add to the growth and development of the country? So what you are doing is that anybody else can come outside to make mockery of this. Many of us have lost vital part of our body to cancer. Many have lost their properties, their jobs, no source of incomes. Many live with 1 or 2 complications. Many are living with colostomy bag. Many are on wheelchairs. Many are on feeding tubes. Many have lost their marriages to cancer. Cancer doesn't only even affect the body, it affects the mind, the soul, the mental health. That is how crazy cancer is. So cancer is something that is very sensitive, that no one jokes with. See someone like Sam Sultan. Sam Sultan died of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma about 5 years ago. You imagine Sam Sultan's wife listening to or watching Blessing CEO. You imagine how she will feel. Someone who left his wife with kids. Imagine someone in that position, how she will feel. She will be apprehended. Stage 4 cancer doesn't even have time frame to battle. It's something either you win or you lose. And I watched her saying, shouldn't worry, in 2-4 months time she will be back for a stage 4 cancer. I remember months that was bedridden for months at General Hospital or Lagos Island here. So these are sensitive things that we shouldn't joke with. No one should even make content out of this. Please, let's encourage that, because I'm seeing videos of people saying stage 4 SACPA, stage 4 really. No, you're making us feel so bad, like it's our fault. And cancer is a virtue of circumstances. It can happen to anyone. No matter how good you are, no matter how prayerful you are, it doesn't care whether you are rich, it doesn't care whether you are poor. And with the fact that it's affecting people in their productive age in Nigeria, ranging from 20s to 40s, those are the people who are getting cancer diagnosis the more now. So what we need more now is awareness and sensitization about the deadly disease. And we also on our own self, we are agitating for a support system, because you can't battle cancer alone. I don't know how financially buoyant you are, unless you are extremely wealthy. There are treatments worth $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, depending on how severe the disease is. So we will not encourage this, and we shouldn't encourage this. I don't know why she has not yet been apprehended by this time. Because if it is a lawful country, from the moment she grabbed that interview with her rights, she should be picked. Because everything she's saying is not aligning at all. You think. No. And these are the people we call public figures. We're in advanced countries. We see where public figures, we organize charity march, charity stuff to raise funds for those that are battling cancer because they know how severe cancer is. So I don't want to talk much because I will get emotional and because I know how cancer has affected my life. I know how cancer has affected me. I'm just a young man trying to be a better person in life. Then boom, I had cancer. Then I started navigating and seeing someone just come out and say she has cancer and people start contributing for her. You see, Nigerians, I will say this. What happened to Blessing? If it happens to a common man, the person will be in jail by now. So I feel there's a preferential treatment on cases like this. And I've seen cases where people who have medical evidences, I've seen them live on TikTok where they'll go to platform, and I've seen as people as rubbish them, even with their medical report and evidences. So someone did not provide any medical proof, and people started contributing for her. It shows how delusional we are in this country. So let me stop here. And
thank you so much, Mr. Bewale. For sharing your story with us, and we sympathize with your situation. And we're really sorry that sadly people like Blessing undermine the experiences of people like you. They take advantage of the kindness of Nigerians, kindness that should be spread to someone like you is being wasted on someone like Blessing because she, she's let greed get the best part of her. And I don't think she's aware how the impacts that her actions will have on people like you and, the rest of us who have listened to you and heard your story today. But we applaud your courage, we applaud your tenacity and your resilience to continue to fight. And we hope that you win this fight. We're a very small community. We hope that another time you'll be able to come here and share your story with us and share your cancer journey with us. But thank you so much for coming up.
Yes. Apart from me being a cancer fighter, I'm also a cancer advocate. Because if you check most of what I do in my page, I'm always creating awareness and sensitizing people about the presence of cancer, particularly breast cancer and colon cancer. I do live stream. Sometimes I join people live stream and educate people about the presence of cancer. I think that is what we need most in the society right now. Because people are not really familiar with the symptoms and the signs. So that is what we are doing, because we have a little community here on TikTok where we come together, we do live stream, we educate people too. So anytime you invite me, I would come and I'll share my story, like full detailed. Anytime you invite me, I will do that.
Okay, that'll be lovely.
Thank you.
I'm just giving you a follow, so hopefully I'll be able to connect with you somewhere and you will find a time for you to come share your story with us. Thank you so much.
But the brother of the girl that you just saw just now says this report is the sister's report.
And this doctor says
I'm just saying, and number one, they're saying you don't know that man. Number two, you're also saying you didn't post this report to the guy who just spoke on social media. But for some coincidence or some funny reason, the report tally. The report the guy posted and the report here, they are totally the same, word for word.
Even this doesn't tell us that it's stage 4.
But you are now even saying the oncologist whose name is there.
The pathologist
whose name is there said he doesn't
lives in Asaba and he doesn't know anything about it.
So, Blessing, what do you want to say about that?
No, so the way it works is that in medicine, there are different fields, right? So the process for a person that comes with a breast lump, you don't know what it is. So the first stage is to go for imaging. You come back from imaging. Right now, the modality is to do a biopsy, finally do a spatial biopsy. Even if it comes out benign, you have to take out the lump. You cannot go because you can't be very sure
from the
yes, because
that is if you wanted it or not.
This is not your choice. Unless you
What if I blame our doctor? That is carelessness. Oniro Omoshi.
charge yourself against or you do it against medical advice. It's not likely. You cannot talk to me and say you're not ready unless you're not medically fit. Maybe you're very sick, you're pregnant, you're not medically fit. Well, it's a if their thinking is benign, it's a simple surgery. It's not invasive.
Okay.
It's a day surgery. Some people go home that same day. They do go home that same day.
No, but you see, right now it is they are conflicting. There's already inconsistency because on one hand you are showing her the same report that was displayed last week. Less than
Yeah.
You are showing her the same report that was displayed last week. Meanwhile, you are saying you're not the one that sent it back.
I have not seen the result.
But there was a screenshot.
Yes. So like I said,
I have another report.
everybody says, okay, go for open option. So I went to cancer center. We don't do the same stuff. So they gave me a couple of
What did you do?
I did my whole stuff. So they asked me to go for the stuff. You have to be very.
I did my own stuff. I did. Only what is she? I'm a borrow to tupa.
Stop for no reference here. You might be that in and out of here.
She said she went to Luth for second opinion. And then she said
for second opinion, okay.
Yeah, so I did my own stuff. Like
so when she means stuff like tests or
tests and all that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now come on.
Okay.
Up to Jaro, come and see her the line.
You can't say that. Yeah, exactly. It's life threatening. You can't say that. So yes.
So these are the tests I'm running. So maybe when the test
not that you have run.
I just ask you to. So like this function, I already run those tests.
They didn't ask me to run this, so it is not my fault.
I know, but what I'm asking was as to how you came to stage 4 conclusion.
That was what I was told.
Without any tests being done, that's why.
I mean, this doesn't prove anything, unfortunately, because
what's that report that you
it just says it states a series of tests that she should carry out.
These what?
It's just a series of tests, chest X-ray, that we do to confirm metastasis, right? But this is not solid enough because I can enter LASUF right now and write anybody's name and write this series of tests. Right.
The result is not out.
This is not a result, exactly. So results will be more exactly.
So let the result come out. I can now come back and show it to you people. Okay, because right now, the area is still very green, and I really think that we need to dig deeper. Because cancer is not a joke. So I want to ask you, if someone publicly claims a serious illness and is later proven false, especially after receiving sympathy or financial support, what legal consequences arise? And does the law distinguish between deliberate deception and misinformation where money is involved?
Thank you. I think the first point I want to make is that as human beings, it is only natural to be empathetic. If somebody comes on record and say, I have been diagnosed with cancer, the person goes for that to even say stage 4 cancer. I'm not a doctor. I'm happy we have one here who is very brilliant and knows that stuff. But for me as a lawyer, if I hear stage 4 cancer, that sounds life-threatening to me. So the first issue that aroused my curiosity is that the victim, in quotes, as it were, let's say who is here, I had to review some of the videos she has put out. And I did not see somebody who is sober, so somebody who has been diagnosed with cancer. Cancer victims that I know she's a very outspoken person. I give that to her. She's very vociferous about her views. But if you are diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, there should be that immediate, instantaneous
curiosity.
I've won a tomato basket.
Come to Alibaba.com. Enjoy fast dispatch and low amount few.
calmness, reflection. Like when you are diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and you are still on social media antagonizing people, it is expected that people will want to know, is this really a cancer patient? Cancer is not a joke. Secondly, I listened to the defense she has put forward. I'm actually again quite amazed that she has come on a rise to defend herself. And I just hope that what she has said is true. Because if you are coming on national television to reassert what you have said on social media, if subsequently it is found that what you said was not true legally, that can be very perilous. Because you are basically telling Nigerians that, look, I am willing to go to any lengths to defend myself. Now, what could be the implication, assuming that our claim is shown later not to be correct? Don't forget, she has just presented a medical report to us. She has obliged us, and you notice I was very interested in having the doctor look at it. The doctor has confirmed that, to the best of our knowledge, substantial facts in that document is not correct. The most relevant being the name of the doctor. The medical report is only a report which is authenticated by a doctor, which the doctor has denied. Yes, the moment it is like the judgment of a court. If I come before you now and say I got a judgment from a court, the most important element of that document that will show that this is a judgment of a court is to look at the name of the judge who signed or wrote or read the judgment, who delivered the judgment. So where she says she has spoken to the doctor whose name is on the report, the doctor has disclaimed the document, the doctor and the location of the doctor is also being contested. That worries me. So Blessing will have to offer explanation on the origin of that document. Now, under the law, if the person is found to have obtained money under false pretenses, that itself is a serious matter. It is a crime that can be prosecuted. Those who have made donations, I'm not making conclusion here, I'm just giving broad, generic commentaries. Those who have made donations for Blessing, out of a public assertion.
Hello?
Yeah, can I talk? I mean, you're still...
No,
okay, yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This thing that Blessing did, I don't know why. Let me use my belt. I don't know why she's still around. Like, she's not been arrested yet. Because it's very obvious. Irọ́ ló ń pa, bàbá irọ́ burúkú, irọ́ ńlá. Like, I just want to share my own story a little bit, not too much, so I won't take your time.
That's all right.
Also, there is this lump going in, Kiniko is moving, is beeping, or is breathing on his own. No, when you have a lump in your breast, it will start like something like Ewa. My own started like Ewa. I thought it's just fat tissue because I'm on a big side. So I just thought it's fat. Then little by little, then my husband now told me that this thing is getting bigger. It doesn't move. It's when you touch it, it will move around. Like you yourself are moving it around that just area. Not that it's moving up and down. In that just region, then it's become like a grip. Then I went to the hospital. Then I started with lumpectomy. Lumpectomy is removal of lump to test it if it's cancerous or it's just fat tissue, or sometimes if you are breastfeeding, milk can go into, I don't know, tissue or whatever and become a lump. And sometimes they just inject it and remove. And if you are breastfeeding and they think it's milk, they just take a big syringe and just drain it. That's it. You are okay. Till lump form, then they remove it and test it. It can come back to be cancerous, it can come back to be fat tissue, it can come back to be anything. Mine came back as a cancer. They are different. You see this thing,
if one has it, I don't pray it, Lord, enemy me. Can enemy me go down, go soon, come out, you pay me to go ni cancer. I'm telling you, to bani cancer, I'm going to pray for. It's not something anybody like to pray for. Can you soon come out, you pay? You go ni this cancer because you don't know when you're gonna buy. You don't know if it's gonna come back. Every time for the rest of your life, you won't have that 100% peace in your mind about your health. Tori Bafwe will feel, I hope is not coming back. Toba fese ko tori pe wo gongo lo fi ese lo fi ko okuta. You will have fear. Hey, anything Toba shele say, you will always have fear. I hope is not coming back. But question don't be you will, if you have this thing, you will learn in a hard way. Oh, any choice. Because when doctors and nurses are talking to you, they will be talking to you in those terms. Don't say get the breast amputated or whatever. Don't so iboshi. Komalo amputation for mastectomy. I had double mastectomy. Major. I only had one on one side, but I decided I don't want it to come back because there is high chances that it will always come back to the other one. I don't want to go through all of this again. And I told them, remove both. I did double mastectomy at the same time with reconstruction. It took over 14 hours operation. The last time I remember was 7 a.m. in the morning. Tell me gongo wo time to mo le ranti. Time to mo la oju was 9:30 p.m. lale. Reconstruction is depending on your age. I had mine when I was 37, about 10 years ago. You will never, it will be very hard for you to get life insurance. If you're on life insurance, after they pay you, they will drop you. Because they know there is high chances anytime. All of that. You know what I'm saying? So you will learn in a hard way to learn all these keywords, all their terms and everything. And there are different kinds of breast cancer. There is invasive, doctor and they will have to remove all the tissue and everything. Invasive, your lymph nodes, everything will be checked. Your heart will be checked. You will have to. I carry my peak line for over 3 months. When I was getting chemo. You are on stage 4. You will over sorry social media. Don't shave irun e fun re. O ma ji laaro o ma ba irun e lórí bed ni. Mi mo bóyá rí video kan tí kan ya irun e báyìí tí irun yẹn ya mo comb. That is real cancer. Real chemo gan o pa ẹlòmíì ju cancer tó mú gangan lọ. Because that treatment is very, very, very intense. Let's see. Paralyzed. My second round of chemo, I almost paralyzed. Only to pay ambulance for me. They have to reduce the dosage of those medication. Chemo is different kinds of medication, like 3 different ones. Type 1 I inject to say, depending on your age, depending on your oncologist, which if I treat it aggressively. To bá yẹ pé age ẹ ti ń dàgbà, ọ̀tọ̀ ni irú dosage chemo tó máa fún ẹ. Tó yẹ pé wà nínú oyún náà, níbi tí research dé, àwọn èèyàn lóyún tó ń gba chemo tó dẹ̀ ń bí ọmọ. After chemo tó dẹ̀ máa bí ọmọ, ti rí èèyàn tó wà ní oyún tó jẹ́ pé not dictate kò ní, ó dẹ̀ ń gba chemo, why tó wà ní oyún, ó dẹ̀ bí ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ wà òkè, kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe at all. Ọmọ kejì tó dẹ̀ lóyún ní time tó fi mọ̀ nìyẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé it's most likely tó bá gba chemo lè má lè lóyún mí mọ́. And you will be on tamoxifen depending on your situation. I was on tamoxifen for 5 years. After 5 years, they will reassess you if you still need to go another 5 years. It's a medication to mamalu every day at a particular time you choose. To bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, bóyá 8 o'clock ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ lálẹ́, 8 o'clock yẹn náà ló mamalu títí fún 5 years. Every day, o gbọ́dọ̀ máa miss ẹ̀ bó ń lọ party wàá mú dání. O gbọ́dọ̀ máa wà ní báàgì all the time. So it's not something, radiation, 14 rounds of radiation. Up till now, on the side, Timothy radiation, apa bra mi dúdú ńbẹ̀ up till now. Ó máa dúdú ni. Apa kejì clean. But apa the other side, only line pé okay, bra ń dúró síbẹ̀. So, omi ìmùrọ̀pọ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń fi ṣeré rárá. And this thing got me emotional. On Saturday, I had to call my friend. People know what me when this thing. We cried and cried and cried near the phone because of this situation. And when I saw my friend at church yesterday, and we laugh again, happy Easter. Most of them only awala sokola na awala tore ni le. Wa wo àwọn ọmọ ẹ báyìí. Wa wo pé so ní dúró ṣèyà fáwọn ọmọ ẹ. Ọmọ ọdún mélòó lọmọ mi gbà yẹn 2 years. So me reason to she were around. Oh, you got to arrest it. Cancer is not something to check me. Process ẹ̀ ò ṣe kékeré rárá. Ọ̀tọ̀ ní staging kó tó mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Wọ́n stage ẹ̀, wọ́n ṣe everything. Biopsy first before stage. There are different kinds of stage. Òun ni o wá go through gbogbo kìíní. Ló wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọ pé mo stage tán. Kí wá ní doctor tó lọ rí kí ni question? What questions are you asking when you go to see your oncologist? When you go to see your doctor? It doesn't start with oncologist. It's just a regular clinic, like a walk-in clinic or whatever. If you go and see your doctor. From there, they will now refer you to doctors from doctor before you even get to oncologist. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, kò ń ṣe Nàìjíríà.
That Nigerians who are empathetic to you can hold on with the donations until.
Oh, can you guys hear me? Something happened though. Can you guys? Oh, something happened. Yes, you can hear me. Something happened. The light went boom, went off, and hold on. Oh wow, the light went off. Oh my God, can you guys hear me? Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Please say yes. I can hear you if you can hear me. Can you people hear me? Yes. Okay. We were like 130 something. The light just did boom boom, and all of a sudden we're 77. Oh my God! I didn't even look at the screen. I just saw Becky's message. We can't hear you. All right, Shelly, send request, Mabo. Okay. Becky, Mabo, Shelly, sing. I don't know what happened. I was looking at the screen while I was playing that. Boom, boom. We're like 120. We got my boom, padabai, 77. What happened? No, Shelly. Ah, that's weird. That's really weird. Mi ò tẹ̀ gbọ́ pàjẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Maybe rapture on TikTok world. Ó dàbẹ̀ o. Please help me share the live so we can continue. Where is Ajeun? Oh no, mi ò tẹ̀ gbọ́ anything. So ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ while I was streaming. One lady látẹ̀ǹkan yẹn. Oh my God. So the lady was talking and I was streaming. Oh no. Well, I did not go off live. Mo ra mi báyìí lórí screen, mo dẹ̀ stream. Ọlọ́run. Mo in stream lọ. The lady, I was telling the lady pé àmì ò gbọ́ wọn mọ́ o. That her network is bad. I can't hear her. So I thought her network is bad. So I'm like, okay, whatever, let me continue. So I continued streaming. Oh my God, that's like more than 20 minutes. Oh. 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 Kai. Oh, story woman Emma Dumio, because she was sharing, I was very interested, but I think it was her network. I didn't know it was my network. Oh. Oh. Kai, that's really sad though. I know her profile, Kenny, but yeah. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. And I'm just here streaming. So comment section. Like, were you hearing me streaming and the woman talking at the same time? Or were you people hearing only the woman and not hearing me? Oh, no, somebody said only the woman. They could hear only the woman talk. One said it just froze. Oh my God, that's so annoying. Ajun today. Ajun, what happened? What gets wow? Ajun. Victor said it request. I swear to God, what to get to her? Live with you, Tifra. Oh, yeah, I'm looking for the woman. I don't think I followed her. I can still see myself on the screen. We can see her at the top. Do you know what? Ajemu, ìgbà tí woman yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ dé ibi tó sọ pé she doesn't wish it on her enemy, blah, blah, blah. Then I stopped hearing her. So I started saying, networking you down. I said, oh, maybe let me keep streaming. Maybe when she comes back, I'll pause. Immediately, mo then play kini yìí lọ. Mo ti play more than 20 minutes. Mo kàn rí live yẹn tó ṣe boom boom. Ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tó ṣe boom boom báyìí. Mo kàn rí pé viewers tó jẹ́ 120 something ó ti drop sí 70. Mo ní what happened here? Ni mo ṣe wá ń gbọ́ pé we could not hear you, the live froze. Kò yé mi o. Èmi náà. TikTok ti ya wẹ̀rẹ̀ gan. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé AI ló mọ́nítọ̀ gbogbo kìíní yẹn. Do you guys think I should restart it? Okay, restart live here. No. Yeah, ó lọ ó padà wá ni. Yeah. Only disability is reduced, but only live disability restricted. Yeah. Well, just tap on the screen and just tap. Oh my God, that's so annoying. And the woman that was speaking, look at the video. I don't remember the woman's name. You guys show up, yeah. Were you here when a guy also came here and shared it?
I don't know.
Where am I? Abilenge, I forget it. That's her name. Abilenge, that's her name. Let me go and follow her. I found her. I found her. Her name is Abilenge. I've just followed her. So how do I share the show to her? I don't know. Okay. That's a software notice. Let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, wait. I found her. Lovely. I've shared the show to her. Okay. That's very annoying. Oh my God, no, it ain't doing it. It ain't doing it. What was the woman's story? Because I didn't hear her story. I heard the part where she said. I heard the part where she said. The last part I heard was where she said she had to. They gave her the option to remove one of the bolts, but she said no. She had to remove both. That's the last I heard of. I heard. Is anyone speaking? What to go among? I just pass. We can hear. Let me end the live and come back.
Gidi gan ni. Ọwọ́ yẹn náà number one ni.
Wait, so you people were not seeing us because we were here chatting away.
Àwa gbọ́ra wa.
At all, It was silent. We're just having a conversation with ourselves. Oh my God.
Can you imagine how I'm going to do?
I didn't go now.
Share the show on Power, please. Emma Moalo Black Cup. I will tell you questions, same way you will hear more alone.
Hey, oh God. Yeah, I was going to. Pin your goal. It's a double answer. Almost 12 minutes.
You tell me like never.
Like, no. Oh, I don't know. Is it my network?
It's not network. It's TikTok.
Please tap on the screen and share the live.
La cosa va come abito down. Tap.
Ẹ káàsán sá.
Bye. Oh,
Ma. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
You know, fish Easter kò fún wa.
Mi wá lé mi lọ bí iṣẹ́ lé ni.
Ìwádìí rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́
ọ̀nà gbogbo.
Kí ni jíìsì ẹ̀ka ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn? Ó bẹ̀ fẹ́ mú.
bóyá.
Olóòmù sọ ní ọ̀nù. Ó bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà ló fẹ́ mú.
Bíbí sí i o. Ṣùgálì iṣẹ́ ti dé ni.
No, wò ti dé.
Okay.
Ìyálé ò ti dé o. Ó ti di ọmọ Kòtònú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
àbí o aláìsíkálẹ̀ wà lè mú mi dání kí n lọ bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ máa fún mi bá dẹ̀ bá yín sáà.
Ìyàwó Victor tí ó ṣe fún Victor ló wọlé yẹn brand dija.
Àwọn ni àwọn náà ni.
Afternoon. What happened to the network? Network kì í ṣe ségesège ni. Sugar ṣe mọ̀ pé ibi tó wà yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé nígbà during my university years gbogbo ọjà yẹn ni mo máa ń lọ sí Kútọ́nù, máa lọ sí Lomé, máa lọ sí Togo.
Kí lè fẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀?
Torí àwọn bàbá Italian shoe and belt kan wà nínú Lomé. Wọ́n máa ń gbé wá láti Italy. Àwọn correct leather branded Italian shoe and belt. Màá wá rà, máa tẹ̀, máa gbé lọ sí ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. A lọ máa ta ní NNPC l'Abuja lọ́dún náà lọ. Màá wá sí Kotonu. Màá wá bẹ̀, máa wá ra handbag.
Lọ sínú mi sẹ́bọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, perfume. Màá rà
bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn kan dèbò náà kó wọlé mi.
Kò ṣe ìdìbò ayé báyìí. Wá fẹ́ anything láti ìlú Ìgbò báyìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ straight.
Nǹkan tí wọ́n pa ara ìyẹ̀wò lè pọ̀ tàbí ìwà ṣẹlẹ̀.
Àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa báyọ̀ ṣàwọn èèyàn níbi bọ́dà wọ́n dẹ̀ ìyàwó.
Àwọn bá mẹ́rin tó àgbà owó lọ sẹ́.
Ṣé o gbédè wọn ni? Ṣé o gbọ́ French?
Èmi ò mọ̀ mi gbọ́ French ṣùgbọ́n tó dùn mí nìyẹn. Tó yẹ kó mo gbọ́ French ìfẹ́ màmá gbé.
Bá gbọ́ French.
Mi gbọ́ French ilẹ̀ fún gbọ́ èkó. Mo gbọ́ owó nìkan ni mo.
Ìtàlí ọ̀gbọ̀n wà gbọ́ yẹn. Ìtàlí ẹni gbàgbé kan tí mo sọ fún yín lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
Kí ni?
Mo sọ fún yín pé tẹ́ bá dì.
Kí ló mú tọ́pẹ́ lọ?
Gbọ́ nẹ́tíwọ̀kì.
Àwọn àdíò nẹ́tíwọ̀kì.
Mi sọ fún yín kẹ́ máa pè mí dání.
Àti mi kú tọ̀nù wá ni. Kí wá sanwó mọ́tò kú tọ̀nù wá ibi. Àbúrò mi gan.
Ok. Ẹ bá ti ní pàtí láàáǹdì, ẹ máa pè mí dání o.
I don't think the network is good. I don't think we'll enjoy. I think we should call it a night.
Yeah, we are not enjoying the show.
The network is not good.
Àwọn èèyàn kò enjoy it lábẹ́.
Yeah, cut in and out. Network, I think something is going on with either my TikTok or my network tonight.
Wọ́n máa report àkáǹtì yìí. Ṣé àwọn
ní ìròpọ̀
báwọn sójà wa
wọ́n report ẹ̀?
Network ni ò dá.
Network yẹn ni network.
Ìdúró network ọ̀rọ̀ tá a sọ. Nígbà tí bá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí, bí Victor ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, kò tó 10 minutes, wọ́n send warning ni wọ́n ní hate speech àti bullying.
So bóyá nǹkan tó fà á nìyẹn.
So mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ti fi dá lórí page yẹn. So I think the best thing to do would just be to leave it today.
Táwa lọ ayé tìka là ń búlì báyìí, ó mọ̀ wá ga. Mo ní ẹ jẹ́ ká fi Yorùbá pa wọ́n lórí áàpù.
Well, I want us to finish the video, the Blessing CEO video.
Okay.
Situations is that if it has been proven that you're either telling a lie or rather that you're telling what you have said is not true, are you willing, first and foremost, are you willing to refund the monies that were given to you? Why? Because as it is now, if you weigh the probabilities, there is a higher ratio of this being than the
wrong diagnosis is not something that is strange.
Yeah, but you see, that
what you're saying to me is that the freezes response after. Let me play it, let's see.
Disagree with me all you want. But you come and talk nonsense. My question is, okay, me will be best blessing friend. You will be blessing friend. Why not quick to donate money? The same speed, it just shows that people are wicked in your heart. When I'm wrong, go donate money. Then when I'm wrong, come call them out. Dr. Ned.
the freeze, my frasa. What do you mean? Why did you quickly donate money if you know you're going to ask for the money back? Who donated money to her thinking that she came out to scam the public? Who donated? Everyone who donated out of sympathy for her. What are you saying here? Why did you quickly donate money if you know you're going to ask for the money back? Why would people ask for their money back if they realize that she's only trying to extort them? She's trying to steal from them by trick. What are you saying?
It bothers me with this kind of people. You understand? Now, Arise TV, you need to understand that. How does Arise TV pay their presenters? Do they have an oil well? Do they have a cocoa farm? Is it not from your views? So Arise TV too go use the matter, collect views. And this is my industry. Have you forgotten that? I'm one of the people on Honest Bunch. How do we make money? Views. How do I make money? Views. How does Arise make money? Views. So, I'm not saying what Blessing did is good or what is right. And I owe you an apology, all of you. The moment Blessing CEO's cancer report comes back as she does not have cancer, then I owe you all an apology. I owe you an apology for believing my friend. I owe you all an apology for believing my friend and giving her the benefit of the doubt. That's what I owe you an apology for. I not collect money, she not give me any money, I not raise money for her. Someone said you don't answer my question. You better make the question sensible. If not, of course I go use take answer her. I was saying, the only fraud, in my opinion, is that Blessing does not have talent and she claims she has cancer. That is fraud. That report that we have online, my problem with Blessing is she's got no business going to Arise. She went to Arise. She went to Arise and I watched it. No, she doesn't understand that.
It's now a battle of views.
And that's why I don't grant interviews.
Can you people stay
She
here?
doesn't understand that. They are making it a national issue. Apart from they have the right to, but don't submit yourself.
I got commenter. Can you hear? Okay.
Submit yourself. If the police invite you, submit yourself. Why are you submitting yourself to Arise? You don't need it. As in, why are you submitting yourself to scrutiny from people that are going to make money off it? Has she forgotten that it's all about clickbait? It's clickbait. Do you understand? So, if there's anything I understand about the media, even if she's guilty,
it's clickbait for you as well. She came on your platform. What are you on about?
Yes, you go to court. You go to EFCC, you go to court. You do EFCC does not judge the matter. You still go to court.
The freeze, you're talking rubbish.
They won't carry your picture for their Instagram. It's up to EFCC. But you don't owe any press anything. What they should tell you is you have the right to remain silent. But even EFCC cannot just carry placard because if they are not found you guilty, you still go to court. EFCC cannot judge the matter. Yes, you still have to go to court. Yes. So at the end of the day, the talk you are going to talk it in court. Because I've learned something about the media. We all make money from these cases. We all make money from these cases. Let me tell you something. 1,100 people are watching. You think we're watching for free? You actually think you're watching for free. You are there insulting me. That is getting paid. The people part is the person that is insulting is not getting paid. He's even using his data. You don't get it. So, I shouldn't be telling you the secret of it.
You will lead us to jail.
I shouldn't be telling you the secret of our trade. Somebody, they talk nonsense. Not embarrassing. Not 2 minutes, then come with Lori Buruku down. that's my view, but you know it die. That thing will pay. Because you want to die. So I don't watch you for the video. You cut your finger. So you don't die. It don't
Ṣèbí yẹn lórí YouTube, wọ́n dẹ̀ wá wò ẹ́ lórí Instagram àbí TikTok.
Someone said you are getting paid peanuts. Zero credibility. Once I'm getting paid, it's more than that work you are doing up and down. It's only you knew I'm getting paid peanuts. Really? Also, oh, get out and go one of fashion. Go also. I don't even talk to my even read the message. Person was supposed to let to read it. Okay, I mean, now where I take it for Peter, I say I read your message. I supposed to block you straight.
Èébú yìí nìkan náà ni. Èyí tá a bá fẹ́ ká ti rí ọgbọ́n kó ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó make sense ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ àgọ̀ níbẹ̀.
Gbàtẹ́ tó pé ẹ̀rù pé dadi free ti fra ṣé yóò mọ̀ kó ti fra tẹ́lẹ̀ wèrè má nìyẹn wà láì wèrè ńlá sí ni bó ṣe wèrè kéékèèké.
The very stupid person. Ó sick gidi gan ni. Èmi náà dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé ó sick ti pẹ́ mi kàn mọ̀ pé ó sick bẹ́yẹn. Very annoying guy. Because it's already 12 midnight and the live ó tẹ̀sí ṣe wá ní ségesège tó ti dàwánù tó ti live yìí frustrate me lẹ́nu mi nítàn yìí. Let's call it a day. It's rather sad that we had two, cancer survivors come here to share their story with us, and the second woman, I couldn't hear her. It's really sad in here. That got me really sad, but hopefully we'll be able to connect with her another time on this matter. On the matter of Blessing CEO, it was established kò ní cancer kankan. Olórí burúkú aláyébàjẹ́ ibi ló ń pa. In a usual shameless manner of wanting to find every opportunity to make the public it's just unfortunate because I really hope that Kowani cancer, I hope that nothing happens to her. If anything happens to baby, could never to my help him. But it waste the chance to So just my heart goes out to everybody who is struggling with cancer. To those of us who have lost our loved ones to cancer, I hope that we all take this time to reflect on the beautiful memories we had with them and just hold on to that and not let not let our actions, get to us, like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys all again tomorrow, same time, 11 a.m. Niger time. And we'll come up and have a good conversation. Hopefully, whatever is happening with my account, by then artists will sort that out. I don't know how we went from almost 200 to 270 within
I know. Yeah.
You actually boom, 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 look at me. Oh, God. Anyway, thank you all. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you all have a beautiful celebration with your loved ones. And I hope that as we remember the death and the resurrection of Christ, that this season comes with peace, brings peace to our homes, peace to our body. And we pray that may everything that our heart desire, that one thing, that all of our heart desire, I pray that this season, being the Easter celebration, that God in His infinite mercy will meet us all at the point of our need. Sugar, I follow on sure. Well, let me show you.
Máa jókòó láàárọ̀ ọ̀la very early tó máa wà
Okay, Ọlọ́run ayọ̀ máa bá ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you all tomorrow.
I will love you.
Bye.
person. And now, the telephone number we are sending a pay is creeping in. You guys said with me and Yaune, you had to come when you hear. In the good worry, if you do no woman. In a way, if you do no make a no man. In a Mundial Vian, Coloma could be kept in Vian Riagi. Of you working or two working, voila, you are doing why. So, this one of you, Marie, Mabazio, Mabaku, Yan Kuki, a Adubomi, Kawapimi, Kukagani, but again, Aligina, and Makaya Kuno. Magaku, Oga digging, Oga getting, Oga behind you, Manovi, one mama. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Durante
If you don't be a